What's up, everybody? It's Corey. Welcome back to the channel. I know I'm wearing headphones. It's different. Now, the reason that I'm actually wearing headphones today is because we're going to be doing things a little bit different. What we're going to be doing today is, well, I went out fishing yesterday, so I was gone for the majority of the day. By the time I got home, I got on the PlayStation for a couple minutes. I read for about a half an hour, and then I fell asleep with my book on my chest. So I wasn't really made aware of any news. One of the things that came out yesterday was a new gameplay trailer for the new Dark Alliance game. The Dark Alliance game that's coming out in 12 days, so just under 2 weeks. This game I'm extremely excited about. As you may know, I am a huge fan of the Dark Alliance series. Dark Alliance, the re-release, I bought it as soon as I saw that it was out. I actually was playing it on the original Xbox prior, a day or two prior to it being re-released, with on new consoles. So updated, re-released. Still haven't actually played through and beat it. I've been so distracted with so many other things in real life that I haven't really gamed much at all in the past few weeks. But all that is aside, there's a new one coming out. And this game looks very, very fun. It looks extremely entertaining. It looks really good, and it looks like it really harkens back to what couch co-op has been missing, in my opinion, for a long time. The Dark Alliance games, Gauntlet 64, Dark Alliance 1, Dark Alliance 2, the PlayStation and Xbox versions. What else? Like Champions of Norrath. These games were so phenomenal back in the day, and these similar types of games just aren't hitting the same. They don't feel the same. They don't feel as good to play. However, this new Dark Alliance game, although the couch co-op isn't going to be coming out for a while, it's going to be coming out from what they're stating later on this year, it does look like a game that's going to bring back what was so fun, at least for me when I was a kid, sitting on the couch with my close friends, my brother, my stepdad, sitting down and as a group together playing through a game, helping each other progress, helping each other build. It's one thing to do it with the headset and a microphone on. It's another thing to do it with your friends that are sitting there with you in real life. I'm extremely introverted. I don't really like being around people. When my friends come and hang out, you know what we do? We sit and play video games. That's what we do. Or we sit and debate. We'll sit and debate topics, or we'll sit and play video games. There's even been times where I've gone to my friends' houses and we've sat in pretty much pure silence, just hanging out, playing games, just not talking, just playing games, because it's just that feeling of sitting there with somebody, being in the presence of somebody else that you're friends with, that you care about, that you love, that is someone that's important to you, and you guys are working together to achieve a goal. It's even better when it's like somebody younger than you, a child, a sibling, that you can teach, that you can help grow, that you can help inform, that you can make them better, you can show them different techniques. But that's really why I'm so excited about this. Now, the reason I'm talking about this game is because, like I said, the new gameplay trailer came out, and I wanted to take a few moments to just watch through the gameplay trailer and do a live review of it. I haven't watched this yet. I've just pulled it up and figured, you know what, I'm in the midst of doing, I just got done with my previous video that I put up, so why not do something that I don't really do and do a live viewing? So let's take a look at this, okay? And remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like the video.
Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. A non-stop, heart-pounding, kill everything that moves action brawler with co-op. The story Dark Alliance takes place in the frigid world of Icewind Dale.
Okay.
You might need to take a sweater. You will explore
Naturally.
rare and iconic locations in the frozen north, including Kelvin's Cairn, this is it, the Hinterlands, and Dwarven Valley.
The
Here
Hinterlands.
lies the ancient and powerful
That's a WoW
Crystal
zone.
Shard. If it falls into the wrong hands, darkness could blanket this realm. So naturally, this power attracts legendary monsters, and they've formed a Dark Alliance. They've set
Oh,
aside
he said it.
defenses to capture the shard and its powers. You and your party are the only ones standing in their way. So you're quite important. The party. This is Drizzt.
Always loved Drizzt.
He's fast, he's powerful, he's got 2 Z's in his name, and as a trick he does at parties sometimes, he can summon this big gal. Cat.
I used to have a while back. I had 5-gallon jugs of water. I had them delivered to me, and the delivery driver of that water, his name was Drizzt. Just fun fact.
T-Bree. Ranged or up close, she's in control of the battlefield. I wish I could do that. Wolfgar.
Wolfgar.
He's
It's a
got
cool name.
muscle,
That's who I'd probably end up playing.
big power. Big everything? Who's to say? Bruna. The
Or him.
protector.
I don't know.
Look at his
Probably be
responsibility.
Brunner.
He can take a beating, but he'll give one back.
I've always been a huge fan of like dwarf paladins. You know, believe it or not, if I wasn't so faction orientated in World of Warcraft, I would have been a dwarf paladin from day one and probably never changed. But because I am a faction first kind of player, I was horde, so that didn't happen.
The combat. In Dark Alliance, combat is everything. Each hero has over 50 moves and abilities to unlock, which is
Wow.
only slightly more than myself. I have 49 and a half. If you think that sounds too hardcore, it's not for me. Don't worry, we've created an emergent combat system that will easily have your character switching between the most epic attacks in the game. Whoa. Whoa.
Wait. I hope that that's not a system by force. I hope that it's something different. I hope that it's not like you just keep pressing X and it just unloads, you know, the strongest moves and that's all you really have to do. That would be kind of boring. That I think would take a lot of player agency out of things. So I can't imagine that that's what it would be, but if that's the case, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Whoa! Of course, if you do want to get hardcore, and who doesn't sometimes, there's a lot to master. You have light, heavy, and special attacks that can be chained together into powerful combos.
Okay, so it does seem like there is a bit of player agency. Maybe I should have waited for them to finish the statement first. I have a habit of doing that.
Ooh, glad that's not me. And you have dodges, parries, and counters to defend against the hordes of enemies. I'm just going to warn you though, these attacks and counters deplete your stamina, which you definitely don't want to run out of mid-combat. Trust me, I've done it, it's embarrassing. Then there are more powerful abilities and ultimates that deplete your ultimate meter. That gets filled the better you do in combat. There's also attacks like empowered strikes, which can deal devastating critical damage on a successful hit. The enemies. Look at these
I mean, it looks so good.
didn't get enough hugs as baby goblins.
He was
Throughout your
doing the
journey,
booty
you're going to run
slapper.
into over 30 different enemy types. And of course, if you're fighting minions, that means there's bosses. Big bosses. Huge bosses, which is like big bosses but bigger.
It's fair.
Probably some bosses that always call without texting first. Even new bosses being added throughout the year. That
Oh, that's super cool.
Take on any boss in the army in any order you want, although I'd start with this one because he threw mud at me. The gear.
Wait. You can take on any boss in any order? That's actually really cool. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to work in with the story and narrative of the game.
What's D&D without loot to grab, collect, and make your own? As you level up your character, you can level up your gear, decking out your hero at base.
Oh, baby. See, this is what makes these games so good. It's the equipment, the crafting, the enchanting. Oh, yeah.
Camp before each mission. Your loot will range from common all the way up to legendary status.
Legendary.
And there's no transaction here. If you want the best gear, you need to earn it.
Beautiful. That right there, that is amazing. Now, we've heard that before, and we've been lied to before, so we'll have to see how true this actually is. But if that is true, that's fantastic. Now, you guys know me. I'm not a person that will completely oppose a game just based on microtransactions, simply because if I don't like something, I just won't partake in it. I won't be a part of it. But the fact that there won't be microtransactions is a really, really cool thing.
Transaction here. If you want the best gear, you need to earn it one battle at a time, the way my grandmother did.
That's right.
Co-op. You can absolutely take on this adventure on your own, but sometimes stabbing evil creatures with pointy weapons is just more fun to do with friends. It's a well-loved social activity.
That's true. It's very true. I mean, it's funny that this, I went through, I mean, what was that, like 4.5, 5 minutes talking about how important and impactful playing with other people is. Now, I know that right now they're probably going to talk about the online co-op, but the couch co-op, so important, and so glad that they announced that they are adding it.
Jump into a quick play or make a custom game all your own. When you play together, you unlock new attacks and abilities for your team. Each hero has a unique way to trigger team attacks.
Nice.
Wow, that looks very intense.
I like the narrator sound effects.
Dealing out devastating damage. But be warned, the bigger your team gets, the tougher.
Now, I'm probably going to have to do Wolfgar, the Fire Cyclone. It just looks too dope.
Well, we hope you enjoyed hearing about Dark Alliance. And remember, if you find yourself in possession of the crystal shard that gives you ultimate power, because it happens, try not to be a dick about it.
Yeah, don't be a dick about it.
Dungeons and Dragons, Dark Alliance.
Dark Alliance. That right there is also really cool. I know that I've built a lot of my base around PlayStation, but the fact that it's on Xbox Game Pass, I honestly think, I don't know, that's the wrong one. I honestly think that that's very, very awesome. I'm really happy with what Game Pass has been doing. I think that, I don't know, it's really difficult. This is the first console war where I have had both of the newest, most updated consoles, and I really don't know which one I prefer. I think naturally I just gravitate towards the PlayStation because I'm a PlayStation person, but the Xbox Game Pass is such a good deal, and I can use it on the computer. I don't know, but this isn't a Game Pass video, so I think this game looks absolutely outstanding. It looks super cool. I am very, very excited to play this. I know that I've been talking about how I am going light on video games, and that will not be changing, but when this game comes out, I can totally see myself putting a few hours a day into this game with my wife, with my son, especially once the couch co-op comes out. Once couch co-op comes out, I mean, that's going to be likely what we invest most of our family game time into. So yeah, that's super awesome. I'm really excited about that. I'm super, super excited about this. I don't really know how many more times I could say it or how many different ways that I could say it, but if you guys like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I think the sound of the video may have cut that off when I was saying it earlier, which is fine. If you made it this far, you're probably already subscribed, but if you're not, then you should consider it. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I put out new videos. I do have a Teespring. The link is in the description. I don't have it pulled up or anything, so I can't show you any of this stuff, but it's It's in the description. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.